This video today is for those of us who tend to overcomplicate things unnecessarily. You always chasing the next thing, the next job, the next gig, the next big thing, the next educational milestone, work milestone, life milestone. And you're in this constant race, right? And I really have worked on in the last few years, especially in the last year, thanks to the pandemic, I've worked on uncomplicating my life. And I was going to akin it to running a marathon versus being in a triathlon, all right? So life is a marathon. It ain't gotta be a triathlon. Let me explain. Hey YouTube, it is your girl Teddy Ewing, giving you financial freedom through education on entrepreneurship, hustle your grind, and building generational wealth. And today, one of my girlfriends is a marathon runner. And I saw a picture of her. I think she's about to run a marathon. Maybe she was done and holding her, marathon bling. And I just thought about life, right? And the same person has also participated in a triathlon. And I just thought about that compared to life. And I just thought about life is hard enough, right? We work hard, we build ourselves up. Some of us decide to have families and build our families up. And it's a constant struggle. And that's like running a marathon. It's like you have to pace yourself. It's long, it's exhaustive. And most people who don't do it don't really understand the intricacies of it. Then there's other people who take it a level up and they run a triathlon. And that is the running, the biking, and the swimming. So you not only want to be an expert at the running side, long distance, you want to also be an expert at the swimming long distance and biking long distance. And it's just a complexity that I personally have never desired, not just in the realm of triathlon versus marathon, but in the realm of life. Some people need that. They need to jar it up, keep it interesting, challenge themselves, reconfirm that they can do things. And then others of us just trying to get through with the best feeling at the end in the easiest way possible, and not easy as in like shirking duties, but the easiest in not overcomplicating something that doesn't need to be complicated. This one cheat code, I'm gonna call this a cheat code to life. This is not an exhaustive list. I'm gonna give you one statement on this video, but I'll think of others later, I'm sure. But one of the cheat codes in life I've learned is I'm responsible for myself. I'm responsible for myself alone. And if you choose to have a family, you're responsible for your family. And those are the people that you've brought into your life. So your spouse, your husband, your wife, your whomever, and your children, because you brought them in willingly into your life, so then you become responsible for them as well. And everything I do is with that in mind. So I don't tend to overcommit myself. I don't tend to be worrying about people kind of outside that circle. I focus on myself. I focus on improving myself, my mental health, my emotional health, my physical health, all of that before, if at all, worrying about anyone else, all right? I know the life's a marathon, right? And I want to learn everything about it so that I can get through it and end up on the other side having achieved my goals and getting to enjoy that life of that race I just ran. And I don't want it to be this constant chase. And it came to my mind because not a coworker of mine, but the Air Force is a huge organization. But when we have a fallen airman, it spreads like wildfire generally through our channels. And there was a woman who passed away while deployed, but it was a non-combat related incident. And immediately I just thought of what happened. And I'm not thinking that way to be nosy. I'm thinking of it as just like, that could be me. I've deployed. I've been at that exact base. What happened? What happened to her that could have happened to my girlfriend? It could have happened to me. And it really just makes me think about my mortality. And I think about it often because I want to estate plan. I want to build generational wealth. I have goals. I have things I want for my family, for my kids. But just, we're all not going to be here forever. Like, that's a given. Some people don't like to talk about death. It's the elephant in the room. We're all going to have to leave this earth sometime. We don't know when. And that's why this short chat is to convince you to do it the best way possible. And that is why at the end of every video I say invest in yourself to reach your exponential greatness. And I thought about changing it and saying you have choices, right? Because I want to empower you. So it's not just investing in yourself 1% a day at least to reach exponential greatness. It's for you to know you have choices. You can learn what you want to do. You can educate yourself the way you want to educate. You can invest your money the way you want to invest. You can have the job you want. And through life, there'll be challenges to make you think that you don't have choices. And I'm here to remind you there's always a choice. You can always say yes and you can always say no. You have that power. So empower yourself. Use this cheat code to life to let yourself know you're responsible for yourself. And you can reach exponential greatness. Your life doesn't have to be complicated. And if it is, figure out how you can uncomplicate it. This is Teddy Ewing, signing out.